All right, we back, and we got a very, very special guest on the show today. Let them know who you be, my brother.
Jayyy Santi in the building. How's everybody doing?
Yo, we doing marvelous, man. I want to give you a round of applause.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you, bro. Real talk.
Yes, sir.
Episode 38, the Jmack Experience Podcast. We about to get into a crazy interview right now. Getting into the intro real quick, and we'll be right back. Welcome to the Jmack Experience Podcast. This show is for motivational purposes only. However, we will not be politically correct, but our goal is to inspire those who listen and watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to follow us at the Jmack Experience Podcast and email us if you would like to be a guest on our platform at the Jmack Experience Podcast at gmail.com. Peace. Once again, my brother, I want to give you another round of applause for coming on the show. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
For sure.
I like to start from the very beginning, but before we get into this podcast, how are you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling great, man. I appreciate you for having me, honestly. It's dope environment.
Much
dope
appreciated.
Thing you got going on. I like how you're spreading the positive energy, trying to get people out here and network. It's a smooth experience, so thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely, man. You don't even got to thank me, but I much appreciate you and your brother for coming through, and being here today with us. So for those out there who don't know who you are, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Jayyy Santiago. I go by Jayyy Santi. That's usually like my stage name for music. I haven't done music too long, but I'm trying to, build slowly.
Got you.
But I label myself as an artist. I like to tap into a whole bunch of different levels of experiences.
Nice.
So there's always ways of challenging yourself. Challenge is always better to grow yourself and get better and be the best you can possibly be. So that's really the challenge I'm always chasing. I
like it. And then for those out there who don't know, your brother's actually Elton?
Yes, sir.
So that's your older brother, correct?
My oldest brother, yep.
That's crazy, bro. And you guys are both nice with the art. You guys both tattooed. I'm pretty sure, so one of my questions, obviously, I'm assuming that he inspired you pretty much?
Always. Honestly,
always inspiring you?
That's my main idol. I honestly look up to him as my father figure. Really.
Oh, that's dope.
He's always really just been there, always trying to push me to do the best I can do. He be harsh, sometimes he be harsh, but the harsh is really good, especially when he's my oldest brother, so he really just giving me that criticism that I need to really push me because he sees the potential, and I appreciate him for that. I always appreciate him because he's putting me in the spot where I can always level up and level up and level up.
Yeah, he wants to see you do better, right?
Yeah. Always just trying to level each other up, Exactly. Sometimes I be challenging him, he be challenging me. So
that's dope.
We're at a point right now where I'm really just enjoying it, I'm trying to just live life, enjoy the ride day by day.
Yeah, so I want to start from the very beginning, just very brief. What was it like for you growing up as a child?
Honestly, my childhood was great. I have no complaints about my childhood whatsoever.
Nice.
I always had loving family. I always had my brothers there. They would always pick on me and push me around, trying to get me to be a little bit more tough on my end. But it honestly helped me to be the man I am. So me coming up, my childhood was always good. I always played around, it was great. There's really nothing bad I can talk about it. I'm glad that I'm here.
That's fire, bro.
To sit here and look back at those good times.
Shout out to your brothers and everybody that was around you. Real talk, that's a good thing to hear because, a lot of people come from different backgrounds, obviously.
Yep.
And sometimes they're like, oh, I had a rough childhood, blah, blah. So if you had a great childhood,
I got no complaints, man, honestly.
That's a good thing.
I want to shout out everybody in my life because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
I like it. I like it. Now, obviously, we spoke on your brother a little bit, but who else inspired you to start drawing and get into art?
That's tough. I would say my family's always been really creative. There's always been art shown, art spread.
Right.
I was just naturally gravitated towards it. I just don't remember a time not being creative. Since a young kid, I was always drawing, doing something. I would even go to the doctor's appointment. They would come and show me something I did from 5 years old. I'm like, damn, I did that. And it's seeing the growth in the process is just more motivation to really get me to be better and better.
I like it. Now, when did you realize that art was something that you really wanted to do, for the rest of your life?
I always known it.
You always knew?
It's just a feeling that's been sitting inside me since I was born.
Right.
I know that it's just something that every time I'm doing art or I'm doing something that's creative, it just pushes me into a positive altitude and it gets me more motivated to really just challenge yourself and just be be better, because there's always mistakes that we make as artists, but those mistakes is what help us grow and actually create better products, honestly.
Yeah. It makes you better. I like that. So what type of art do you like to create the most? Like, what's your go-to?
As a kid, I was always just pencil. So I was always really just drawing and shading. Sketching, shading, honestly. Like, I was always big on just the shade work, honestly. Then I tapped into the color pencil, but that was really back in the days. Like, now, since, you know, the world's changing, the future's getting more evolved. Now I'm on my iPad. I be doing digital art, so that comes with me everywhere. I always bring my iPad. I always make sure I have my work. It keeps me busy.
Use Procreate?
Yes.
Yeah, I got Procreate, bro. I bought that shit, never fucking used it. Like, I gotta start learning how to. I gotta tap in with y'all.
For sure.
So I took like 2 courses at the Apple store. And bro, like, I don't know. They told me like you gotta put different layers. They showed me like some of the bases, but I can't figure it out. You see, I got the pencil and everything, but I haven't really figured. I gotta figure it out.
Sure.
I use this shit literally just for questions. I gotta start getting on my Procreate.
Yeah, bro, you got it right there. You might as well abuse it. You already got the app. It's dope. It's really, once you get past the basics and you actually sit here and understand where the materials are at, you just know. You just go to town and you can actually start layering. You learn how to layer. Exactly. That app has shown me a lot in the digital world, because learning at the beginning, like, the digital art was just, it was one layer for me. I was always just drawing, and I was like, yo, there got to be a better way. I started layering, and made my life so much easier. And there's always like little gadgets that you can do that are really
people create some fucking crazy shit on there, insane. Right?
Like, my work looks like dog. I don't want to swear.
Some people are nasty. Now you can swear, you can curse, you can say whatever you want on it. So you feel like you could be getting more crazy on it?
Absolutely.
Well, every day is a learning experience, no?
Every day.
That's fine. Now, I also know that you do tattoos. Yep. What got you into doing tattoos? Like, when did you start? Your brother, obviously.
Yeah, my oldest brother.
Gotcha.
But even just as a kid, like while I was a freshman, I would say I really I saw he was doing tattoos by then, so I was really like, yo, that could really be a career. I didn't even know that was a career at that point.
Right.
And I saw him, how motivated he was to really chase his goals, and he was actually making it happen. I was like, yo, you know what? I kind of want to just tap in. It's like, I don't want to really follow his footsteps, but he definitely paved the way for me to actually make my life a lot easier into the steps. So I'm grateful that I'm in this position. You have
a mentor. You have a mentor, right?
And he's a brother. So it's like, we just connect on a whole nother level. Like, when it's not even business to us. We honestly just sit there and we just enjoy each other's time.
That's fire.
This life, we can't sit here and really take nothing for granted, because every day
life is short.
Everything, bro. Like, you never know if you're gonna be here tomorrow, but that's why I gotta live it like it's my last, and just enjoy every day.
I like that, man. I like that message. How long have you been tattooing for, more or less? Like, how many years?
I would say I started tattooing on real skin. That was in January of this year.
Oh shit! So you're fairly new at tattooing. That's dope. I'm
still apprentice under my brother. I'll get my license in February, and then that's when hopefully it will just take off from there. Because right now I'm working a full-time job, and it's taking away a lot of time for me to actually put time into my tattoos. But we're gonna make it happen.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Make
it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything takes time too. Nothing happens overnight.
Oh, nah, nothing.
Now, like, what are some of the techniques that you learn from your older brother when it comes down to like drawing and stuff like that? Like, I'm sure he showed you a lot.
He's definitely shown me a lot, because even growing up, like, I didn't even know the difference between contrast and lightness, and like the highlights and the shadows, because those play a big part. So me sitting here missing those, he would see it in my work. He'd be like, yo, you need more black in there, you need more darkness, you need more to really make it pop. And I never was like paying attention until I really started doing what he was saying. Once I started listening to what he was saying, I was seeing my work getting better and better. So me doing that is like a no-brainer. Whatever you telling me to do, I'm gonna do it.
Take the advice.
Legit. Like, at this point, I'm gonna sit here and actually try and be on point with everything. Like,
I like that.
I can't fall back.
So at least you're not trying to be hard-headed and shit. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna do it my way.
I'm trying to learn.
That's I like that. I like that. Now, do you guys also collaborate on art together and tattoos, or not really?
We haven't, but in the near future, absolutely.
Yeah? Yes. I had to know, man. That's one of the good questions, right? Because you never know. Like, what about like doing paintings and stuff like that?
I'm literally thinking it on my mind right now. I'm like, now that you said it, I never thought to really sit here and do like a duo canvas, like me and him hop on a canvas. That would be dope. Now, honestly, you might have just sparked an idea.
You heard it first on the Jmack Experience podcast, baby.
We'll see.
Y'all gotta do something together, because y'all both nasty with it. Sure. Now, there's a special event coming up. How did you hear about the art battles that Mike from Atrium is promoting? Like, how did you hear about it from your brother? Also,
my brother.
Yeah,
He's my plug.
I hear it.
Nah, he tapped me and he told me, he's like, yo, they're doing these art battles in Pawtucket. He's like, I'm about to sign up. I was like, I bet I'll sign up too. Yeah. At first, it wasn't even the Pawtucket one. We did one in Boston because we didn't even know they had it in Pawtucket.
Okay,
so we did the Boston one, and that was my first time ever like doing paint. Like the art battles really got me back on my painting levels because I was not painting until I started art battles. So when I went to that first battle, oh my goodness, I was so tight. Cause
you was using all the iPad, you say, right?
Yeah, but it was acrylic, so I was using acrylic on the canvas. But I'm not used to painting at all. And the 20 minutes flew by. I didn't even have a full canvas. I was just upset with my work, bro. People
you had a line. You're like, bro, yeah, legit, I'm done. Legit, like, yo, that's crazy.
But the progression after that, I went to Pawtucket, the next art battle.
Right.
I went there and I actually went to the next round. So I was like, oh shoot, it's a step up. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't make it to the second round in the first time. Now I make it to the second round. I was
getting
like,
better.
I didn't win that one. The third one I went and I won that one. Oh, so it was like a level up. And I'm like, oh shoot, it gave me more motivation. I can do this. And now ever since they throw in the art battles, I'm always there. I'm like, you know what? I'll be tapped in. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to keep getting better at this. Because it really just seeing the process from being blank canvas to the work that you create.
That's crazy.
It's like, it's a no-brainer, bro. It just, the energy that it gives you is just,
I
don't know.
Yeah,
it's different.
Now, because I seen the one that I was at, bro, you did like I don't know if it was a tiger or
the
lion. Yo, fire. That shit was fire, bro. I was like, damn, that shit was dope. How do you come up with like your ideas more or less? Like, do you like do them beforehand on the iPad before you get there, or do you prepare like while you're there?
Honestly, I'd be thinking on the side, like sometimes ideas will hit me randomly and I'll just save a picture like in my, like I'll have like a reference photo and I'll think an idea will spark and I'll save it in my photos. I'll go back. Like when it comes close to the date to when I really got to decide what I got to do, like right now, I still don't even know. I probably got to figure out this week what I got to do for art battle for Saturday.
Oh, so you do prepare, right?
Somewhat I do, but for the most part, sometimes I get in there and I still have no idea what I'm going to do.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like sometimes I'm on the fly, but for the most part, I'm usually prepared and I have like a couple ideas like, in the back of my pocket just so I know. And then if I execute, then I execute. If I don't, I just got to learn.
You're like the next time, right?
You just got to learn.
So you're not a sore loser.
I am, but I don't show.
You be tight, but on the low.
My oldest brothers always used to beat me in the video games. Yo, I blame them for me being a sole loser.
You get tight, right?
That's why you lost. I'm like, so
life ain't fair.
It ain't. But as you grow, you know, you gotta humble yourself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take it as a learning step. You know.
Yeah. Is there? What do you like most? Like, what do you like most about these art battles?
The challenging.
The challenge?
Yes, because you go in there and you have 20 minutes and you got to see if you can do a better painting than you did the last time. That's my goal. That's my goal. Every time I go in there, I got to do a better painting than I did last time, and I got to at least try and make it to the finals. If not,
at least win, right?
If not, take it. You know
I like that.
For sure.
Now, have you ever, like, while you're doing these art battles, have you ever had a moment where there's, like, I know you got to respect everybody's craft, but, like, you're like, yo, how the fuck is this guy even competing?
Bro. Like...
I'm sure you've had a moment, right?
You're like hitting me, man. I'm just like, yo.
How do you get here?
Like, especially like me, I think I'm doing a good painting. I'm like, all right, they're like, time's up. I go and I look, I'm like, damn. Ain't no way. These people be crazy with it, man.
Yeah.
But it's also motivation to try and get you better.
Yeah. Now I hear it. Now, what do you like most about these art battles? Like, what do you like most about
seeing everybody's work? Honestly, seeing what other people can come up with in the 20 minutes. I feel like that's really the beauty in these art battles. That's really what shows the best part. It's like you're getting a whole bunch of people from the community together to compete with each other, but also create something beautiful for the eyes to see and actually vote. Because the audience is the main key. They're voting and they're deciding if you're gonna win or not.
Exactly.
So you got to also think strategically and actually make sure you're doing something that's equivalent to what they like. You know, you can't always just be one-sided. You got to make sure you can relate to all different angles. So it's tough.
And not for nothing, 20 minutes goes fast, bro.
It goes even faster when you're competing.
Right? It's like there's 20 minutes already. Yeah,
it's like 10. Legit.
That's kind of fast. Like you would think at least a half an hour, but 20 minutes is
at least
that you got to.
But that's the challenge, right?
The adrenaline got to be pumping at that moment, huh?
Oh my goodness, I'd be nervous sometimes when I go in there, and then as soon as sometimes I bring the headphones. I'll put the headphones music.
I was just saying that earlier. Yeah,
it'll make my life a little bit easier, a little less nerve wracking. But
so you zone out.
I try to.
What do you like to listen to when you
I listen to it all, man. I like to listen to relaxing music sometimes, especially when I'm painting. That's crazy. I like to listen to like piano music. So when I'm
like painting, classical and shit.
Like classical, like something like something subtle, like something that will really just get me in that zone where I'm just gone. You know what I mean?
So you're not listening to drill and shit like that.
Not when I'm painting, but so my moods be crazy. Yeah, like I be listening to that, this.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now, anything else? I'm sure there's not everything's peachy, but anything that you dislike about the battles or wish that you could maybe change a little bit?
Honestly,
you said the 20 minutes. Maybe that's one. Maybe a little more time.
Could be one, but I like the challenge for the 20 minutes because I feel like if you give 30 minutes, there's artists out there.
They're going to go crazy, right?
Give them that extra 10 minutes.
It might be even more difficult to win. Yeah,
it's going to be even more of a challenge. So, I might say the 20 minutes, but nothing.
So no complaints at all?
Nothing negative answers.
I like it. So how many art battles have you competed in so far? More or less.
Since when they started, honestly.
Really? Okay.
I think I missed like one or two out of however many they had. But I've been trying to just stay consistent with it, man. The more consistency we are with it, the better we're going to get.
I like that. Now, are you going to be competing in the art battle on August 24th?
Yes.
And what about the one on September 21st?
I'll be there.
You'll be at both? Oh, shit. Shout outs to you. So you trying to get that money. Yeah, I like that. If you're, what's it called? Anything that you haven't done yet in the art battles or that you did that you wish you could do differently?
There's a lot. Honestly, I feel like I should change my technique a little bit because it holds me back. I do a lot of dry brushing, so I don't put enough paint on the brush, and sometimes it leaves those gaps in the canvas where it's really taken away from the audience. If I do more loaded paint and I actually start loading the paint on there, it will give more of a different effect to the image, and it might grasp the audience's attention a little bit more.
I hear you.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of little things I got to work on, like little line work, like little final details, like the little highlights. Those I got to focus on those because those really hit on the images.
Now, you said before, I want to backtrack a little bit. You said before that your first passion is music?
I wouldn't say my first. I picked that up in about 2020 during COVID times.
So a few years ago?
You know how we was all bored during the lockdown. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try and tap in.
Start spinning some bars.
Yeah, honestly, my music style is a lot different than a lot of people. I like kind of rap and sing at the same time almost.
All right. Like some Drake type shit?
Nah, I wouldn't say Drake.
Like Rod Wave?
Closer to Rod Wave, if anything, but definitely around.
He's fire. A lot of people sleep on him. He's nice with it.
Low key.
Yeah, so you got like his style, kind of.
I got my own style, I would say.
All right.
I don't really like to relate myself to other artists just because I like to stand out and be.
You want to be different,
unique. You got to sit here and be your own person. Really, that's why, especially in my music, I feel like it can't connect with any other artist because it's just. It's different. It's something. It's like a little R&B. It's a little hip hop. It's a little alternative rock. It's a little bit of all. So
like, you mix it up.
Mix it all.
Blend it all up. Do you have anything out right now? Any music videos? Any albums? Mixtapes?
I haven't done anything this year. I've actually recently had a kid this year, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, congratulations,
Thank you, bro. I'm not gonna make her I'm not gonna make
an excuse.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that as an excuse. But I definitely been slacking on the music. Last release was my latest album. I usually do annual album.
Every year you drop an album?
Since I started. My first EP, it's like an EP. So I have like
7 songs? 5 to 7 songs? All right.
I have 5 songs and I'll drop it every year. So I have 4 of them out.
Gotcha.
This would be my 5th year making music, even though
you kind of slacked a little. You'll get back into it. But
my release date for that is in November.
Okay, so
I got some time.
Oh, you still within the year mark?
Yeah, I can still sit here and put something together and maybe continue that little yearly. But we'll see.
Where can they stream the music at?
Everywhere.
What are they search when they search? So what do they look up?
Like I said, my name would be Jayyy Santi. It's Jayyy. That's 3 Y's, and then Santi, Santi.
All right, and you got any music videos out right now?
I do. I usually shoot all my own music videos. I do all my own edits. I record all my music on my phone. If you guys don't believe it, I honestly just use the Apple headphones. BandLab.
Yo, we was talking about that one of the episodes I had earlier this week.
Lifesaver. BandLab is a lifesaver. Honestly, I do. It's dope to be in the studio, but it's dope to actually be able to have your own way to
right on the spot,
right there, bro. Like you'll just be in that zone. I got this energy. Let me make this bar real quick. Do that, and then another day I'll have more boost of energy. Tap back in.
How does the quality sound though?
That's the problem right there. It's like the BandLab never really adds up to the official studio time quality. But I feel like I know how to finesse it enough where it sounds good enough to me
and
to the audience to actually hear what I'm saying. Yeah. But it's not on 100. It's not like professional shit. So it's like, in order for me to sit there and get to that level, I got to go to studio time. I got to actually get that recorded in the actual file. But hey, it does the justice, honestly, for me.
Where do you go when you go to the studio? Where do you go to record at? Your friend's house? Do you go to actual studio?
I usually do it at my own crib.
Like, you got your own little setup?
I usually have my own little setup at the crib.
What honestly. Do you use? Pro Tools?
Nah, I was using Reaper at first, but then it was getting I was trying to find the connection between the mic and the.
It was lagging.
Yeah, it was lagging OD. So I haven't been. That's why I've been on BandLab way more.
Oh, word! You should get. I fucks with Pro Tools, bro.
Yo,
it's only my brother got it. It's like $30 a month or some crazy shit like that, but it's worth it, bro.
Nah,
if you record a lot.
If you actually on there,
yeah. You know, Pro Tools everybody uses Pro, absolutely. Like in the big leagues. You know what I mean? Like that's what people fuck with. Or you can also use Logic too.
Logic, yep.
Logic's good, and then you don't have to pay monthly for it.
True.
Yeah. So, what about music videos? You got any music videos out?
Yeah, I got a couple music videos. Like I said, I shoot all my music videos, so I do my own camera.
Yeah, you do all your shit. That's fire, shit, bro. Yo, shout outs to you, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Real talk.
I try and just actually get the experience in every level of it. Like, you know, you could say like you make music, but like when it comes down to actually recording the video, editing the video, promoting the video, getting the video out there, actually making the music,
doing the flyer,
music, I make all my cover arts.
You do them yourself?
All my cover arts. I have other people hit me up for cover art too. So I do any type of cover art. If anybody ever needs cover art, you know, you can hit me.
Where can they follow you at social media wise?
Social media, you can find me on Instagram at JAYS.ARTS, Jay's Arts.
Fire.
And my main account would be JAYYY_Santi.
I like it. Speaking of music, man, we're going to get into Album of the Week.
Album of the Week on the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Album of the Week this week is Greatest of All Trappers by Gucci Mane. You heard it yet?
I tapped in.
Try to check out what it was about?
I'm not gonna say that's not my type of music, but you know, I tapped in. Like, I didn't hear nothing bad.
I feel like Gucci kind of like, he used to be like,
Gucci was fire at one point back in the day. But
I don't know what's going on.
Starting to fall off. I'm not gonna speak too low on it. You know, that's not really my position. Yeah. But hey,
you being honest. You gotta be honest.
Hey, I gotta share my opinion. You know?
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm gonna be honest. Me personally, I wasn't too happy with the album, but hey, it's another Gucci Mane album. Hey. You know, and there was a few albums that dropped this week, but it was nothing really crazy. You know what I mean? So Gucci Mane, we gonna give it to Gucci Mane this week. Now, movie of the week on
the Jmack Experience Podcast.
Movie of the week this week is Stream. It's a horror flick. Have you checked out the preview?
I seen that trailer. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of reminds me, the way they shoot it. It reminds me like them old school movies.
Right.
Like, especially for like a new 2024 movie, I was like, damn, it kind of looked like it was shot like back in the day.
Yeah,
and it kind of gives it that dope aspect too, because you know the horror movies are always best when they're classics.
Exactly. Well, sure. Not to cut you off, a lot of people were saying that you ever played that game for PlayStation, Manhunt?
Nah, they had.
It's like a game called Manhunt. It's like a scary game, but a lot of people saying the movie reminds them of that.
Of that game?
Yeah. Okay, so check out some stuff from Manhunt. You'll be like, oh shit, it does look. And the producers that did this movie, they're the ones that did the Terrifier. You ever seen the Terrifier?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's with the clown and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of bugged out. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty good. But before we start wrapping it up, my brother, what's next for Jayyy Santi, man?
Shit, man, just keep doing my thing, keep trying to be creative, keep trying to grow my experiences in all type of levels. I've been doing my barbering thing too, so if anybody needs a cut,
you cut hair too. Damn, you trying to get it, bro. I respect it. I respect it. That's
anybody
lit.
Needs anything, you know, you can hit me, yo. When it comes down to anything, you guys know.
Where do you cut hair at? You just go to people's crib?
I'm a mobile barber, so
that's fire.
I pull up on you. You can pull up on me, either or. I always got the clipper bags on me. So whatever you guys need, I'll hook you up.
So what's the prices like? We gotta get yo, because the prices is crazy right now.
The prices is crazy right now. When I was working at a barbershop, so they had the prices at 30, and then 35 with facial hair.
That's reasonable.
So I was like, you know what? I mess with that. I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna just do my home cuts.
Yeah.
Now that I'm doing that, the prices up there is like now 40, 45, 50 bucks.
$70 for a haircut. $70. People be wilding. Now, what happened to $20, bro?
And I'm a mobile barber at that. I technically should be charging y'all a little bit extra for pulling up.
I'm saying though,
I'm still gonna be that reasonable dude and hook y'all up for the 30, 35. You know?
That's what's up. I respect that. I respect it. That's dope. Make sure you tap in, get your hair, because I might even hit you up for a haircut, because I get a quick little shave and shit. I don't really got much to cut, but hey, you know, I still gotta stay fresh. I like like it. Now, anything else that you want to promote that I didn't cover or that I might have missed?
Nah, man. Honestly, I think you got it all. Just grinding on the tattoos. If anybody needs a tattoo and you guys are willing to trust a young artist, you know, I'll get you guys right.
I like it.
Put your trust into me.
I put that confidence in
always,
you know
always.
Have you tattooed anybody yet?
Oh, yeah.
A few people?
Plenty, yeah. I'm probably on like number 70, 60, 70.
Oh, you got about 70 tattoos already? Oh, so you're all right. You doing your thing.
I got a little content. I'm booked up to. I got some dates open mid-September.
What's your style of tattooing?
I like to be versatile. I like to do it all. You know, line work, cartoon, anime, realism, anything. The lettering. Send it all my way.
Now, when you tattoo, do you do it the same way as you do your barbering thing, or do you do it at a shop?
Nah, I actually work. I'm an apprentice under my brother's shop.
I like it. Professional.
Yeah, for sure. I always got to try and keep it as professional, especially if it's going to be my main career, man. I got to make sure I'm 100. You
don't want to do that hood shit.
Nah.
I'll come to your backyard.
Basement tats. Shit crazy.
Those shits be scary.
Nah,
not even gonna lie.
Right.
Is them needles clean?
Nah, we always sterile over here. We always make sure we good.
Gotta keep it clean, bro. So you said you'll be tattooing officially. When do you get your apprenticeship done?
I officially get my license in February. So
I like it.
I'm still ready for any tattoos. I'm apprenticing my brother, so he's giving me that. Always giving me that.
Opening the door.
Always that extra boost to make me level up.
I like it, man. Now, can we agree that all the experiences that you went through got you to where you are today?
100%.
I like it. I like it. Any advice out there for those who may be facing or experiencing the same situations or struggles that you went through or are going through?
I would say, honestly, man, keep your head up. Life is great. You guys are living, you're breathing, you're walking. God has blessed you with the opportunity to keep doing it, keep pushing it. So I would just say, keep chasing it and doing what you do.
I like it.
Don't let nobody hold you back. Don't let nobody hold you down, and just keep pushing.
Stay the course, right? Don't give up. Never give up.
Always.
And stay positive.
Positivity is key, man. That negative energy want to hold you down. Break free. Stay positive, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Straight up.
Any last words or special shout outs that you would like to mention?
Shout out my fam. Shout out God. Shout out everybody, honestly, who's in my life. Always been supporting me. And I just want to say, hope everybody has a blessed day. Blessed rest of your life, honestly. Just honestly, just send all that energy. So
I like it. Now, where can we follow you at once again?
That is Instagram, jays.arts, ARTS. That's for my my art, obviously, you know. And then JAYYY_Santi, SANTI. That's just my main account. Just got all my personal information, but personal stuff.
They could get you on there. And make sure y'all come to the Art Battle event on August 24th. With Mike from Atrium. Make sure you go to Eventbrite for your tickets, or you can hit him up directly. What you got? Yo, you want to give any exclusives right now? What do you bringing to the table that day? Just real quick before we go. Give me a little gem or something. You know what I mean? Something exclusive
right now,
for the show.
The idea I got, I'm probably gonna do some hand figures.
Oh shit, okay.
Maybe some hand figures, some shadows, some light work, you know, just something to really balance it off. But I'm not gonna give y'all too much. That's
I'm trying to take that trophy home.
That's always gotta go in there with that head high.
Oh, and people can hit you up also for drawings and stuff like that.
All commissions, man. If you guys need anything, cover art, custom canvases, digital art, whatever you guys need, logos, business logos, t-shirt designs.
You want it?
Do it all.
I like it, bro.
Send them my way.
Anything else that you want to promote before we sign off?
That should be it, man.
Yo, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show. It's been a vibe and a blessing.
Always.
It's an honor to have you on the platform.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
Episode 38, the Jmack Experience Podcast. Jayyy Santi, we signing out. You already know what it is.
Thanks for coming on the Jmack Experience Podcast. Be sure to come on for another episode every single week. Until next time, peace.